time for that. Where's my silence? Chuta, how rude.
Screw the timer. Can't wait. I want to play. Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Alright, so tonight we are going to continue with our Mass Effect playthrough. Ain't got no time for no time countdown thing. So yeah, we're going to continue with this. Now, last time we kind of couldn't finish this one because of a bug. The game kept crashing. Turns out that you have to do that last fight with no biotics. And then then it doesn't crash. If you don't use bionics, it doesn't crash. So, so I actually did complete that after doing a lot of internet searches, and apparently it's a bug that's not 2 weeks old, not 3 weeks old, not 6 weeks old, not 12 weeks old, not 1 year old, not 2 years old, not 3 years old, not 4 years old, not 5 years old, not 6 years old, not 7 years old, not 8 years old, not 9 years old, not 10 years old, not 11 years old, not 12 years old, but 13 years old. That's how old that bug is. 13 years old. So yes, it was some deep searches. But anyway, I found it. And basically you just need to do that fight without using any sort of biotics at all. So, considering I was loaded with biotic people in the fight, it made it a little bit interesting. Then on Friday we were going to do some Frightening Friday, but both of my ISPs decided to both of my ISPs went down, so I had no internet entire Friday. In fact, the one only came back on Saturday. The other one came back Saturday morning. One came back Saturday afternoon. So then I got them both back. And then, yesterday, on my game machine, my hard drive crashed. Just completely seized up. No warning, no nothing, just gone. Boom. So, yes. I've had an interesting weekend. And then, trying to copy shit back, Windows says, I see you're trying to connect to a share on the network. I am not going to allow that. I'd go to my stream machine, which is also running Windows 10. No problem. So yes, it's been a horrible weekend. So I came back today from getting a new hard drive. And to top it all off, there's a new Bitcoin that's just launched. A Chia Bitcoin or something. And what's happened with that launch is all drives in Asia have gone up by at least 33% because of this. The lower, the higher you go, the bigger the difference. So I had to overpay to get a hard drive to replace the one that I lost. Yes, it's been an interesting weekend. So I've been really looking forward to playing this, and now I'm going to get started. Oh, and just before the stream, I got a pop-up on my stream machine saying, "Oh, you're going to have to restart your machine because we've got a fancy new Windows update for you." So tomorrow I'm going to be fixing up all the sound settings and everything else. Pretty much doing the machine from scratch. So yes. On the other hand, I did install Linux on this machine, on my game machine. I did install Linux. So yeah, let's see what I can do with that. Anyway, all right, let's start this. So yes, what an interesting weekend it's been. Good fun. Mirrorize somebody. But anyway, it's game time now. So put on your game face. Oh, I got a haircut. See? Nice, Prince Leia ears.
You will respect my authority!
Hey, Dogmat, you just in time. We're about to start Mass Effect 2. I just went over what a shitty weekend I had. Alright, so let's have a look. Okay, everything should be maxed. Oh, and I finally sorted out my monitor so that this is my main monitor. That one is my secondary monitor now. Finally. Oh, that's the other thing I had. So, after I turned off the stream machine, and so the HDMI monitor was no longer connected because it connects through HDMI to that. After that one was disconnected, all of a sudden, every time my screens went to sleep, it just fucked all my windows up completely. Everything moved to the one screen, kind of the bar moved, and because the bar moved, certain applications couldn't access the bar, and so they were crashing and all that sort of stuff. I did a whole lot of searches for that. Turns out, Windows decides to think for people and says, oh, if you're using a display port, you're not really using a monitor. You're only using a temporary monitor. So every time that monitor turns off, we're going to remove it from your settings. We're going to remove that monitor every time it goes to sleep. So now I have to leave the monitors on constantly and use a blank screensaver. How long has it been since you've used a screensaver? Anyway, so that's what I have to do now. Apparently, the next version of Windows, they finally decided to fix it up, but that's kind of in September. So yes, it's been an absolutely shitty weekend because the whole week I leave my stream machine on the whole week, so the thing was connected. So as long as the HDMI is connected, it's fine. But as soon as you've only got display ports, it decides to randomly disconnect your monitors completely when the monitor turns off. So any layout that you've got is screwed up. So I've always had Linux, but I've actually got, so on this machine I've actually got two 500 gig SSDs, one for Windows and one for Linux. I just hadn't got around to installing Linux this time on it. So I installed 2004, but I haven't had time to really sort it out yet. But yeah, because what I want to do is I want to try run Windows in a VM, but use my graphics card. So what it means is I might have to get another graphics card. You see, the problem with that unless I have two VMs, I have a Linux VM and a Windows VM. And if I want to play games on Linux, I boot up the Linux VM and play through that, and then I can use pass-through. I just thought about it. Yeah, because they're using pass-through, because apparently the AMD is very, very good for pass-through. VMIO or VMTIO, whatever it is. It's true. What we're doing, we're checking gameplay. Make sure we're on veteran. Yeah, veteran. Okay. Okay, all done. All right. So let's start a new game. Import ME1 character. Talawak Shepherd. Import character. Okay, veteran, auto level, yeah, alright, that's fine. Okay, so we're importing rank. Yeah, I don't think that really matters at all. Military specialist. Okay, we'll keep infiltrator. We were a renegade. Rex survived the mission on Vermeer, so we still got Rex. Ashley Williams is killed on Vermeer. Oh. Both the ISPs went down. I had no internet the entire Friday. I had to give my wife my tablet with the cellular connection so she could watch Netflix. Yeah, both of them at the same time. It was just crazy weekend. Okay, so what happened? Remember when we were doing that fight, we said, take out Sovereign, then, only then look after the council. Don't save the council. So the council actually did die. And then we had a choice to nominate Udina or Anderson for a seat on the council, and we chose Anderson. There was no fucking way I was taking that Udina. Not that guy. I didn't like that guy. I wanted to shoot that guy. So that's kind of what happened at the end of ME1. Just straight after that fight, it's basically a big cutscene and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, you have to use. You can't use biotics on that fight, otherwise it crashes. All right, so let's begin. Let's begin ME2. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. People actually say this was the best ME.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
One month after the devastating Geth attack, humanity seized control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, the enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilization every 50,000 years, have returned. Yep. Yeah, well, it's Linux-based.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Is the sound off?
Changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
The sound is off. It's like a millisecond or two behind, isn't it?
Presley!
A couple of milliseconds behind.
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Let me see.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
Oh, whoops.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Oh shit. Start from here.
Get to the damn shuttles. I'll haul
Let's
Joker's
see.
crippled ass out of here. Commander! Get the hell out of here!
Oh, let me oh, maybe it's a Windows up waiting for update thing that fucked up the sound.
Go! Go!
Wouldn't be
go!
surprised. So when there's a pause in the game, I'll try to sort it out. I'll just... Oh, Windows! Alright, let me just give me a second. Alright, right, let me just restart the audio engine, yeah. Alright, so there we go. That's audio, and now let's have a look at the Alright, let's have a look. Now.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Is that better? Why would it all of a sudden do this? I'm trying to reset all the different sound things.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh, no. They're coming around for another attack.
I think that looks a little bit better, doesn't it?
Watch the arm.
Oh no! I didn't make it off the ship. And nobody, it's gone! Lost into the black. What? I don't remember the game starting like this. Oh, I'm dead. Well, that's it. That's Mass Effect 2, guys. Alright, let's move on to Mass Effect 3. Yeah. Genesis, the interactive comedy summarize events of Mass. Sure, let's do that.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren.
Huh?
He'd been seen by one of the survivors
Why
from
is
the
it black?
colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, and disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat. But they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but
Liara
it gave
looks
me
pretty
some
hot in that
clues.
picture.
And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. but I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Okay, so that's kind of, that was a nice way to go through it and, you know, sort of at those story points, make your decisions.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Oh, they're going all Fifth Element on us. Accept imported fate. Yep. Or should we change anything? Should we change anything over here? A bit of a pouty mouth. No, we'll just leave it like this. Accept. Alright. Choose class enhanced procedure. Alright, so we've got the same things. I think I'm going to stick with the infiltrator actually. I was doing well with the infiltrator. Tactical cloak, incinerate, AI hacking, sniper rifles, heavy pistols, submachine guns, fire disruptor. I mean, yeah, let's stick with the infiltrator. Yeah, and that's all good.
On the monitor, something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson, she's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Hey, sweetie.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get you to the shuttles.
Was there anything? Nope.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Taking heavy fire! Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Ooh. Yeah, this feels very different from the first one. Oh, there we go. Disruptor ammo. Tactical cloak. Oh, we've got... Okay, we got... Oh, look at that guy.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out. Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got men closing in on my position.
Hostile forces have
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know
Ooh, 4 billion credits.
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
Hostile! Have a nice trip! Shepard, what the hell? You're done! Tech! Hey!
Whoa!
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Okay. You mouse over the pooper. Ah.
Get over here. Falling back.
There we go.
Get the hell off this station.
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Ooh.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Oh, let's get out of
What's
here.
the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on, the service tunnels are this way.
Right, oh, wait, here's a place.
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Been spotted.
Damn it, this room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Alert.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving
Cool.
to the control room. Don't look out.
I like invisibility.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
God, I'm hit! They shot me!
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Forward left shift. Move your mouse over the Unity powers.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Hold left shift on your command and use overload.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Oh. Cool.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
Ooh.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
You must have some reason for bringing me back. Tell me what's going on.
All gotta come from the boss, Shepard. As soon as we're safe. We're almost at the shuttle.
Renegade. Alright. Oh. Salvage. Okay. Is it just me or is there blur or something in there? Home grain off. Motion blur off. Desync off. Okay. I don't trust this guy.
Right with you.
Okay, that's the same. That's one way to do it. Run up to them and shoot them in the face.
Hostiles detected.
Shields of fate.
Oh shit! Damn it! Okay. No, it's not 20 times in the entire series. We're doing the entire series. Let's escape to spend points on your squad. Oh. No, we can't do that yet.
Hostiles detected.
Right, so... Okay. was just about to say, overload them. Okay, so they're using their powers by themselves. Well, that's a good thing. That is a good thing.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you find 2 matching symbols, you can complete the circuit. Yeah, individual nodes. Okay. Wait. Ah, there. Okay. All right. No, so it must be the other way.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Yeah, what's your physical routine to keep that hot bod hot?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Okay.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Yeah, the sound's better now, isn't it? It's a little bit more in sync. Restarting all the sound drivers seem to have worked it.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Ooh, talk to the elusive man.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Armor? Casual appearance. That just looks so wrong. I kind of like that. Let's go with this one. Okay, how much? Oh, we can't, alright, so we've got no material. Ooh. Okay. Let's remove the helmet. Look, it matches my hair. It's beautiful.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Ooh. Escape and spend squad points. Right. Ah, yeah, you go squad. To upgrade your power squad points, click on new power level and then click purchase. Below your portrait summary Paragon Renegade points. Hey. Alright, so tactical cloak. Right. Operative. Your weapon damage is... How much squad points have I got? 6. Cost 2 squad points. I gotta get that. Health plus 5%. Time slow. A sniper time slow. Ooh. Well, this is gonna help my sniping. With 3 points left. Let's actually... let's get this one. Okay, we can't get any more. Okay, so it's missions and assignments. Oops.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got to decide. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Let's do it! Come on!
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's mission complete. Oh. What's the import bonuses? $2,000. Should we import bonuses? Oh, no, it's already given us that.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
So, kill any survivors. New weapon. Huh? Oh, it's Oh, it's got that stuff on top. Okay, so it's got the it's all dark.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle. Strange. Security systems were disabled over the other. Make activity. Shoot them before they take out the shield. Here we go.
Shit. It is.
Routing power. Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile.
Huh.
They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Oh, just a second. Just a second. Something weird. Ah, mass sensitivity. Oh, that seems better. Can make it there. Connect the matching pins to bypass. Okay, got that. There's no torch or anything like that, is there?
Attention, right!
Well, maybe I should... Yeah, this sounds better.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Tali, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
No, let's team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Nice. Was obvious why she hates Cerberus.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
We like Tali. Oh god, I got Paragon!
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Damn it!
We've been spotted.
Okay. Let's go.
Use overload on him.
Enemy down.
What the? Okay. Oh, did...
On our left.
What the hell?
Resistance engaged.
Right, let's just get these guys leveled up. Oh, alright. Yeah, we're gonna get a overload up. Service officer. Now that will give us 3 points. Right. Jacob. Yeah. Okay.
Use overload on him.
Ah, shit! I get this one down.
There we go. Enemy down.
What the fuck?
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, the veteran is definitely a lot harder than veteran in the first one. Alright, well this is good.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Oh.
On my way. Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Whoa. Damn, that mech ain't messing around.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Right. Hit him with the overload.
Overload will take out their shield. They've seen us.
Ooh. Quarians never stood a chance. Damn it, Quarians. Let's see what's in there first. Okay. Okay.
We can use this.
Heavy weapon. Iridium. Collector assault rifle. Well, let's actually just go in here.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Yep.
Mechs will protect. You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Go on, Vector.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Which one? We don't like Cerberus, so I'm not going to be a Cerberus lapdog.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
Oh god, that's a Paragon thing, isn't it?
For pickup.
God, that was a Paragon point, wasn't it?
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
I don't care about Kaden.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do...
Ain't nobody got time for that!
I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Thanks, Alright.
Alright. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get space.
Got lucky. A lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh, the Normandy! SR2. Was the last one SR1?
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Ooh! We've got our Shippy! Shippy McShipface! That's the name of it. Shippy McShipface. Level 5. Heavy weapon capacity. Credits. Iridium. Oh, I'm in casual gear. Look at this.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
One
the crew like to refer to me as Edie.
bits.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Okay.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Use the galaxy map to pick a new destination for the Normandy. Private terminals, get updates in your squad. Armory. Elevator. Captain's quarters. Tech lab. Okay, lots of stuff.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Team status. Upgrades. Unread messages. Okay. This is from Anderson. A lot of change to your truck. Okay. Lost contacts. Oh god, there's a lot of crap here. Those are not good with us. God, there's a lot of okay, too much stuff.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go speak to Joker. Nice update.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Alright,
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
ooh.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
No.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Right, so that's the exit, same as the last one. Codex. So we go over a quick run around the ship.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay, so there's a technical laboratory. What's this one? Oh. Grenade launcher, 2 options. Arc projector. Alright. Katana shotgun, heavy pistol, shuriken machine pistol, heavy pistol. Okay.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, I kind of... Ah, Paragon. I kind of, don't mind Jacob.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Quantum, okay, I know what that is.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only 1 quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, 1 link to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
See, that's kind of always thought that would be the next internet upgrade. Would be quantum links, quantum routers. So basically, instead of having underground cables,
A scientist is required to use the technical
you would have
laboratory.
quantum routers. Latency-free routing.
What's this area of the ship?
Okay.
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained.
That's all for now.
What's down here?
Commander, you received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh. No. That's the... No, that's the difference with quantum stuff. is I don't think it does. I think it's instantaneous. There's no speed limit on it. From what I understand from quantum mechanics, it's not a speed of light thing. It's kind of I think Einstein had the best name for it. It is? Well, I don't know enough about how the entanglement works, but from what I understand, it's pretty much instantaneous. Well, that's the weird thing about the quantum. In the quantum realm, shit breaks down. It's not exactly. It's a weird ass thing. That's a howdy. Okay, so you've got your Newtonian physics and stuff like that, which all works and everything works just fine to the macro level and stuff like that. But when you start getting down to the quantum side, shit becomes weird. The normal Newtonian type stuff just doesn't work anymore. So I'm not exactly, not if it's quite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you go down to the quantum, to that kind of microscopic down thing, shit doesn't work as expected. It's like that's what the whole thing with the Schrodinger's cat experiment or thought experiment is you put a cat in a box and then you put a particle that will either decay or not decay, totally random chance. And if it decays, it releases the gas that kills the cat. If it doesn't, the cat lives. And without looking in the box, the cat, like this is the way quantum works, without looking at the box, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. The only time you know what it is when you actually measure it, and that fixes its position. But until you measure it or open the box, it's both states, and it's quantum is it's really, really bizarre. I read a book a long time ago called the Dancing Woolly Masters by Gary Zukov. God, it's unbelievable. I still remember that. And that is kind of a really... That takes an interesting look at quantum mechanics and stuff like that. It's one of the things that just stuck with me. It's a really, really weird-ass thing. Okay, so where are we going now? Recruit Archangel, the Professor, recruit veteran. Has been looking a bit nice. Okay, so so the Professor. Right, let's go to the Professor. Enter orbit. Population 7.8 million. Dock. That has been a long time too. Yeah, I mean, I remember... God, I must have read that book maybe like 20 years ago? Maybe longer? Ah. You did another one, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Alright, so we're going to take cycle appearance. Which one? Should we take sexy outfit? Although, I think she looks sexy in that outfit. But you can't cycle his appearance. Oh. I got 3 points. Poke damage 40%. Let's do that. That gives her a good overall thing. Yeah, oh yeah, it is because it's just one of those, it's one of those things that is absolutely fascinating. It's kind of, it's like the more you find out about it, the more you realize you don't know anything about it. You know, it's, I love watching sort of now, you know, if I see any, I always kind of watch, whenever I see anything, you know, like documentaries on it and stuff like that, I always have to watch it because I just find it. But then I still watch a lot in astronomy and stuff like that as well, because it just is. It's great.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
Oh.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I bet Archangel is Garrus.
Please, you have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a
Hey,
galaxy
Slimy.
to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive raids even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Shh. I don't like this guy.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Um,
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
so, Slimy,
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink.
don't even get
I'll be
me
locked
started
and
on
loaded
Windows.
Next time you're ready to get some killing done.
So my one hard drive crashed. And so I decided, you know, okay, I'll use the... Because I used Linux to back up sort of my stuff from my Windows thing to the NAS. Alright, let's say, you know, so I'll connect it through Samba to copy the stuff back over.